A favorite technique of bodybuilders who are into zone training is the reverse method. They seem to migrate to it because of the very heavy loading that they can place on the muscles. And what a reverse method would entail, if you take a squat exercise for example, is perform the top half of the squat, which is the easier half, with a very heavy load. Something too heavy to work the bottom half or even for full range repetitions. So they load up the top half, they work the top half to muscular fatigue or close to it. Then they strip off the weight, and then they work the bottom more challenging half, but with a far less weight. With something like the squat, it's a really ideal methodology because although you have compressional forces on the spine from the heavy loading at the top, you don't have as much lumbar force or pressure when working the bottom half because you're doing it with such a light weight. Now something like the curl, it's a bit opposite. It's the bottom half that's easier than the top half. That sticking point right through the middle is what you have to work through in order to get to the top. And when you work the top half, you're arresting that weight, bringing it down back into that sticking point. So what we're doing with this example, we're doing the reverse method, but we're starting with a fairly heavy weight, something too heavy for regular curls, and executing 8 to 10 repetitions, followed by a 15-second rest to shake it off. You then complete that a second time, and in the manual I have you repeat it a third time. You don't have to. If you find twice enough, that's okay. Then after that, you rest for about 30 seconds. That's when you reduce the weight, something more manageable, a little bit lighter than usual because you have all that pre-fatigue developed from the heavier bottom excursions, and then you rep out with that modest weight for as many repetitions as you possibly can.